Welcome to another episode of The Daily Practice. The window is open, the request lines are open, the hourglass is flipped, and the sand is falling. Let's get to work. Here he is, our troubadour, Nathan Moore.
There ain't nobody 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 lost forever. No broken heart is tried and true. In heaven is 24/7. The sky is black and blue. Strange weathers fill our heads. Fallen angel feathers fill our beds, but we can lie there. We can lie there. Ain't nobody built to last unless we're taking it day to day. Heaven comes to wonder how it slips away. Lovers hold it in their hands, answer prayers to the inquisitive man. We can lie there. We can lie there. Ain't nobody, there ain't nobody, there ain't nobody. There ain't nobody taking my soul with it when it goes down into the ground. No, 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 chances are on a paradise. Snake eyes come around, tempting, talking, freedom calls. Realize another four walls. Step inside, dear. Step inside, dear. Step inside, dear. Step inside, dear. There ain't nobody. Welcome to practice. How's it going out there? He died at 29 at the end of a battle. So in so few years he wrote all those songs. Many might say that's not how you ought to live your life, but damn those songs. Watching the fire still burn. When will I ever learn? That don't mean I to get higher. That don't have to set me on fire. This doesn't have to go down to the wire. Doesn't have to go down. Woohoo! She died at 33, OD'd in a hotel. That famous hotel where genius would hang. She was always free, now she always will be. Was anyone freer than when she sang? And watching the fire still burn, when will I ever learn? That don't mean I have to get higher. I don't have to set me on fire. This doesn't have to go down to the wire. Doesn't have to go down. Woohoo! Died at 75, always a fighter, screaming at demons like a back alley cat. He teased the reaper, I dare you to try it. I'll shave with your scythe, wipe my face with your hat. And watching the fire still burn, when will I ever learn? That don't mean I have to get higher. I don't have to set me on fire. This doesn't have to go down to the wire. Doesn't have to go down. Woohoo! Like that. Oh man, look at that picture. Wish that was in the window. That's awesome. Very cool. All right, welcome to practice. I've been seeing the requests pouring in, so I'm ready. I'm your huckleberry here. Let's see what we got. Gus, bring it on up for me. Oh, dear Puppeteer, I know, one of us standing. Wow. Soldier song. I want to try it. I need to try a few different approaches to one of us standing, see what happens. What happens if we just start there? I've been overwhelmed by the task at hand. Oh no, that's higher than usual. Should be lower, if anything. Let's see here. I've been overwhelmed by the task at hand. Screamed impossible to the silent stars. But I travel far and wide across our sacred land, sharing the wine in the churches and bars. And I'd say, wipe the tears you shed from fear they've won. I've come to tell you the revolution marches on. Go ahead. Give your heart back to the rising sun. What's right is right. It's never wrong. As long as there's one of us standing. As long as there's one of us standing. As long as there's one of us standing. Yeah. As long as there's one of us standing. We may always be needed more than ever. For those who seek to punish all they fear, may always be growing in number in a world that gets more frightening every year. But we fight for that day, not because it comes, but because it is upon us as we speak. And I swear, white doves fly from off your tongue when you lift your voice for the weak. As long as there's one of us standing. 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 It's not some fragile flower. It's one that breaks the sidewalk just to bloom. Even God said there is no higher power than the lily or the love inside of you. So if you're out there looking for answers, then you should know that you are the light in someone's dark. Same way we're swept away by the dancers, sung by the morning lark. As there's one of us standing. As long as there's one of us standing. As long as there's one of us standing. As long as there's long as there's one of us standing, as long as there's one of us standing. All right, soldier, rock and roll. Can't win the war just sitting. He's off on another tour. No one believes in the mission, and in writing to his worried wife, he tells her not to worry. Another day in life can't be in any hurry. And they say you can always change the channel. If you don't like it, just turn it off. They say hard to say anymore. For a while I managed, just one by one every word became a different language, written on a different world. All together started with a solemn vow, and now it's sometimes never. They say you can always change the channel. If you don't like it, just turn it off. They say. Sometimes when it's perfect outside, don't it still seem like anything's possible? Maybe the moon is full or the light's just right, but it seems like the sun might just rise on a new world, seeing things in a little different way. I mean, what's to stop us? Then again, you know what they say. They say, good morning, wake up. Yeah, they say you can always change the channel. If you don't like it, just turn it off. They say, 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 they say. Fun request, Beans. Thanks for that. Forgot about that song. Very nice, very nice. Oh, man. Well, right before I came down here to get ready for practice, Catherine and I hijacked what's it even called? In Fortnite, you can now find a rift and take over the mother ship for like a minute and a half and rain down bombs and bullets on the world below. And it was pretty exciting. I mean, it was the next most exciting thing since Kethler became Godzilla up in that thing. It's a very similar thing, and suddenly you're this like sole lone hovering monster over the entire world. Pretty exciting stuff, but not nearly as exciting as the endeavor that's going to begin, I believe, tonight after practice. It is trash night for those who celebrate. Happy trash night. But I got some new ramekins, I believe they're called today. I am beginning a deep dive into the world of custard / pudding. I'm learning the difference between pudding and custard, and my big plan is I want to start with very simple increments of one. I'm going to take 1 cup of milk, 1 egg yolk, 1 tablespoon of cornstarch or flour. I don't know. Each one will be different. I'm going to take notes. Let me just parenthetically insert right here. Just in general, I'm going to start taking more notes in terms of my cooking. This is the year for that. I think I got a book around here somewhere that I got for Christmas or something. I got to find that book. Where is that book? I got to find this book. But I'm going to take meticulous notes. And then in probably a week or so, I'll share some of my discoveries with you. But I'm going to start with increments of 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of cornstarch, 1 egg yolk, another recipe with a whole 1 egg, and 1 tablespoon of sugar. Going to start very mild. It probably won't be sweet enough, but I will take note of that. And then change, each one will be a small batch, and then evolve it. I'm going to develop my own recipe for a pudding custard. The difference between pudding and custard is custards are more egg based. That becomes the creaminess that holds it all together, whereas a pudding is often more flour or cornstarch based. Pudding is usually made, loving the window, pudding is usually made on the stovetop, whereas custard is baked usually in a water bath. You put the ramekins like in another vessel and then fill them up halfway with hot water and bake them from there. So I'll be sharing the results of my experiments here with you on the practice. It's a pretty exciting time though. Custard King. And this all happened really because my Nana, bless her soul, used to always be famous for her corn pudding. And when she passed away, I received the cool pot that she used to always make her corn pudding in. So now for family occasions, whenever there's a family cookout or feast, I'm in charge of the corn pudding. And I just follow her recipe. I actually have it from her church cookbook, and Nancy Moore right there, the corn pudding recipe. Very simple, but I've made it several times, but I made it for the Memorial Day cookout, and even though it didn't really congeal because I doubled the recipe, it was just so freaking delicious. And there were these spoonfuls that I would eat that is just this creamy, just custard pudding, creamy deliciousness. And I was just like, God, this is just like one of my favorite things. So I've decided I'm going to deep dive the custard world a little bit, and I'll be reporting back. I got these cool kick-ass ramekins, 6 of them, with these great little burpable lids on it. And yeah, so there you go. Pretty exciting stuff. Once I get my definitive recipe, maybe I'll make a little YouTube on how to make NM's famous custard. Not going to beat that corn pudding, though. All right, well, let's move over to the piano. I saw a couple of piano requests coming in. Let's go ahead and refresh the list. Let's see what's going on in here. I feel like some really fun window art just flew by. Here we go. Oh, no, it's still the same. what did I? Oh, I saw. Did someone remove 82nd Avenue? Wasn't that in there, or did they just use the wrong coding language and it didn't make it into the list? I'm sort of hoping it's not there because I feel like it's been so long since I played it that I will not know. Jeff is psyched about the burpable ramekins. He cannot even contain himself. All right, calm down now. I was trying to teach Elliot earlier tonight. We got to babysit for a little bit about what punk music was. I was like, if music breaks things, that's punk rock. I also taught the awesome thing that I taught him tonight was how to twist the tortilla chip coming out of the queso to get those dangles to stick back to the chip. It's that move, you pull it in, it's got that dangle. You got to rotate the chip, and then his little hands are in there, like really trying. Oh, I got the dangle. It's so fun hanging out with them. Bean says also Custard is owie tooth, right? That's sort of what started it, because we got a bunch of puddings and stuff for my tooth operation. So I was eating a lot of Jell-O and puddings, and then I made the corn pudding for Mom, and I was just like, all right, let's just stop right here for a second. Let's just hunker down here and explore. Why is that? Oh my goodness, why was that bite so delicious? What just happened in my mouth? The burpable ramekins opening up for the exploited coming up. I was carved from a block of wood, 1,000 years old, by a boy that gave me my eyes and arms and legs. He's getting pretty good at getting me to do as I'm told, but he can't hear me. I beg. My 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings don't wanna, but I'm walking down this model street. Gonna write a letter. Dear Puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear Puppeteer, look close, you can almost see me breathing. Look up, there's a young man with a cross. Try to get the light just right so you don't see them, but they're always there. Oh, I'm aware who's boss. My 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings So without 'em I fall down in a heap. Gonna write a letter. Dear puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear puppeteer. It may concern, yes, I am complaining. I've been thinking, and it's been hurting my brain. I am always young, but he is aging. It's different now, but some things never change. Like my 6 strings, 1 head, 1 mouth, 2 hands, 2 feet. My 6 strings, I can't be still and still be me. Gotta write that letter. Dear puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear puppeteer, I don't wanna play here. I don't wanna stay here. Dear puppeteer. So fun. Oh, better tune up. We tune 'cause we care. That was pretty fun Jabberjohn earlier tonight. If you haven't seen it, it's up there on the Jabberjohn playlist on the YouTube channel. My nephew Elliot, 4 years old, did some multiplication for you guys. 13 times everything up to 20, and it was pretty fun. We put it to music. He was playing some drums in the intro. He was very bashful, but he was slowly coming out of his shell, but he was a star every step of the way. All right, Scooby and Jeff want to hear this. Let's go. There's a battle blazing in my brain. Millions of me fighting for my name. There's a few I'm cheering on to make the claim. The rest of them are driving me insane. And all I want and all I need and all I know is I'm sitting still, but I'm gaining speed. Somewhere there between my ears, there sits an angry jury of my peers. My lawyer failed the bar and passed the beers. Didn't get life, just 99 years. And all I want and all I need and all I know is I'm sitting still, but I'm gaining speed. Pop, 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 popcorn, watch the moon. I keep moving pictures round my room, trying to get this catgut-ookin' tune. Sun keeps popping up too soon. And all I want and all I need and all I know is I'm sitting still, but I'm gaining. All I want and all I need and all I know is I'm sitting still, but I'm gaining. All I want, all I need, all I know is I'm sitting still, but I'm gaining speed. You know what that song wants? That song wants to be in a set list for a show that's coming up, so it could really get deconstructed a little bit and a little bit more intentional. I still am so confused about the solo section. I sort of know what's supposed to happen. I'm just not exactly sure how. Hard times ain't just some old folks song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folks song. Oh, no, hard times, it's still going on. Thanks to the cheap walls of some of these motels, I hear these conversations, some of which I never would retell. Oh, but it doesn't feel that far away when you hear somebody say, go to hell. I asked the weatherman and he didn't know what was up. Well, the boss man told the doorman, sorry man, we can't pay you to keep it shut. Just then the optimist chimed in and said, hey, at least we got this half-empty cup. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folks song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folks song. Oh, no, hard times, they still going on. Now we got pirates in the ocean, we got pirates in the AIG. I got 3 friends in prison, count them, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you can say there's justice, just don't say it to me. Well, Fanny and Freddie were sweethearts. Lord, Lord, how they could love. They had quite a fling until the night King Midas lost his touch. After that, everything King Midas touched, it just stayed the way it was. hard times is still going on. Said this song would ever end. Down at the food line last night, they was having a sale on ham. I stood in line waiting on mine, I swear, behind 5 other men. One was young, had a minimum wage job. One was about to retire, just got laid off. One had 2 kids, they was running around laughing, carrying on. Well, we all knew hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh, hard times ain't just some old folk song. Hard times ain't just some old folk song. Hard times ain't just some old folk song. Oh no, hard times, they still going on. Nobody asked for that, but that was fun. Been a minute. Actual footage of me if I shave my beard. I was gonna say. All right, let's see here. Gaining speed, check. I don't know any songs, not yet. You'll get them. Ooh, war song. Man. War song on the banjo for Banjo Baby. Might have to cheat on this one. I do not know how it goes, but it does have a hyperlink, so it's in the songbook. Outside the war is raging, lovers quarrel in their bedrooms. The little boy who knows nothing stands in the candy store. The trees are limp with flowers, in rows they march the bridegrooms. The little boy stands in the garden, not even thinking about the war. he hears his mama calling. The house is big and empty, the ladies cooking clean, sit in circles around the radio. The boy sets up his soldiers, one's his brother, one's his father. He don't know where they went, just that he's too young to go. He hears his mama calling. News comes from the front line up to the front door. Two men in uniform with hard words to bear. The wind stops a-blowing, the world turns no more. The little boy who knows nothing stands at the top of the stairs. He hears his mama calling. Good men come to heaven, bad men come to hell. The little boy who knows nothing is so sweet. A young girl ties a ribbon to him to remember her well, and with fields in his eyes and boots on his feet. He hears his mama calling. He hears his mama calling. Man, that was a fun request. It's just so fun on banjo, too. Thanks for being sort of in tune, little guy. Way to go. He has no tuner on him. He's just ready for action. Oh, my goodness. And looks like we did it again, folks. Oh, thank you, Funky Foot First. Nice request. Hello. Shy-ho. Am I saying that right? She-ho. Shy-ho. Shy-jo. She-jo. Shy-ho. It's like, yikes. What did I make? It's alive. No. You guys are awesome. Thanks for being with me. I'll be back to stick the landing tomorrow night, Friday night. Friday night, get right. I think Carl has chosen our leaving song. Not knowing where my pick is sort of dictated the evening. I think it's over there on the Jabberjohn set. But I didn't feel like getting up and looking for it. It's pretty funny to me as I think about it, because I do see a pick right here. There's this guy, this little blue pick. And this guy is basically the kind of pick I played my whole life. Just one of these guys, you know. Pretty standard issue. And so I'm like, oh, I need a pick. and I look over and I see this right there. It's right on the table. And I'm just like, no, that's not right. That's now that I'm playing these thick, round picks, this just doesn't even seem like a pick to me anymore. I'm just like, this is what I used for like 30 some years. I'm just like, no. What is that? What does that sound? It feels so weird. It feels so weird. I'm gonna rock it anyways, but it feels so weird. We are falling, but can aspire. We can go for what's out of reach, and we might just get lucky, and the stretching is something, at least. We are dreamers on pillow clouds. It's too much trouble to look down. There's a madman wailing out there. There's a rational fear of clowns. So if you see me, I hope you see me shining like it's all gonna be alright. Shining like sunlight, shining like sunlight on a never-ending night. We are empty, overflowing. We are broken, stronger than before. Oh, I might not know where I'm going, but I'm not going back no more. We are not just mother or father. We are not just son or daughter. We are also the great blue heron, standing tall in the shallow water. So if you see me, I hope you see me shining like it's all gonna be alright. Shining like sunlight, shining like sunlight on a never-ending night. Yeah! We did it! All right, now y'all keep up the good work out there, you hear? Give them heaven. Show mercy. They won't see that coming. Be silly, be honest. Always trust your cape. You got this. Go get them, Tigers.